India is the land of spices. Trust the cricket also to have a lot of spice, masala, drama, whatever you may want to call it. In an off season, in one particular tournament, two former India greats who have won World Cups together, a T20 World Cup together, have engaged in a very bitter fight that played out. Gautam Gambhir versus Sreesanth. This latest feud now is escalating on a daily basis, and because of it, people are divided across which side of the spectrum to support. Is Sreesanth telling the truth? Did Gautam Gambhir provoke him unnecessarily? Was the words used by Gautam Gambhir really true? Because yesterday night, there was a strange development that happened, and it may rather put one of these players on the back foot in this case. Is an amicable solution coming up in place? Maybe, maybe not. But what exactly is the timeline of this feud that has now started to dominate the Indian sporting headlines at this point in time? It's a tournament, the Legends League cricket, that doesn't have that much of a big say. Yes, legends come together once in a while, show their class. It's a throwback to that nostalgic era, nothing more than that. But this feud has really put the spotlight on the Legends League cricket, because this is where the sequence of events have happened when it comes to the Gautam Gambhir and Sreesanth feud. So the first image that came, Sreesanth and Gambhir had engaged in a verbal duel. Sreesanth bowled a delivery, Gautam Gambhir charged down the ground, and then he hit Sreesanth for a 6. But it was after that there was a massive altercation. Sreesanth is alleging that Gautam Gambhir called him a fixer. And because of all of this, it has escalated very rapidly. You all know the unfortunate history that Sreesanth had in the 2013 spot fixing scandal, but it is again important to reiterate, the court gave him a clean chit. If Gambhir has used that term, it is wrong. If that is. There is no concrete proof that Gambhir has used it, because at the end of the story, there is a savage twist to it. After this altercation came up, after everything that has happened, then Sreesanth came out with a 2-minute 44-second live on his Instagram handle. It is still there, a lot of people have shared it, Sreesanth's fan clubs have also shared it, and they are absolutely going on a spree criticizing Gautam Gambhir. In that, Sreesanth repeated that Gambhir called him a fixer, and he tells people to not fall for Gambhir's PR machinery, because now there is a report going around that it was not fixer but sixer. That was the term that was being used. But how true is that? We don't know. This is what Sreesanth is saying, that Gambhir had called him actually in that sense. But then came yet another twist. Gautam Gambhir, the day after the feud, he said, "Smile when the world is all about attention." Posted that photo with that caption, nothing else was said. But along those same lines, Sreesanth gave a response, and it is there even on his Insta, wherein he stated, "You have exceeded the boundaries of a sportsman and the brother, and above all, you represent the people. You engage in conflicts with every cricketer. What is the matter with you? All I did was smile and observe, and you labelled me a fixer. Seriously, are you above the Supreme Court? You have no authority to speak in such a manner. You even verbally abuse the umpires, and yet you speak of smiling." He called him a lot of terms, and because of that, you have no authority to speak in such a manner in whatsoever way you please. You are an arrogant and utter, and he said all this. He lost respect for Gautam Gambhir. This is a huge the statement that he has given on that reply handle. He replied to Gautam Gambhir's post, and because of that, this conflict has gotten even worse at this point. Now, just yesterday, Gautam Gambhir was run out for 10 thanks to a brilliant throw from Amitosh Singh, and Sreesanth used that particular thing and said, "Well done, Amitosh Singh, beautiful throw." Gambhir was run out, and because of that, unfortunately, the feud has only escalated. Even Sreesanth's wife, Bhuvaneshwari, has come into the picture. She also criticized the way Gautam Gambhir has behaved in that, and she had a total support of her husband, and she stated, Upbringing matters. That was the thing that she stated. Bhuvaneshwari is Sreesanth's wife. But now there is a savage twist in the tale. Because yesterday night, the LLC commissioner issued a legal notice to Sreesanth for breach of contract. And the first immediate thing that if he wants to avoid the legal trouble, the LLC commissioner has stated, any dialogue with Sreesanth after he removes the videos criticizing Gambhir. The 2-minute 44-second reel. That is the thing that the LLC commissioner wants it to be removed. Because if the LLC commissioner is to be believed and all the people who run the LLC is to be believed, this last point, umpire's report mentions no word. There is no mention of the word fixer. Umpire's report. But Sreesanth has said that Gambhir even abused the umpires. How true is that? We don't know. So, at this point, right from the match, simple timeline, feud between Gambhir on the pitch where Sreesanth alleged that he called him a fixer, a 2-minute 44-second live on Instagram by Sreesanth wherein he stated that these are the things that Gambhir has said, do not fall for his PR machinery. Gambhir then tweets about attention. Then Sreesanth gives a long reply, his wife also gives a response accordingly, and then after this, Sreesanth shares a video in which Gambhir is run out thanks to a good throw. But then trouble has mounted for him with that legal notice. Unless he doesn't get the legal notices removed, unless he doesn't get the videos removed, the legal notices will stay. Because the umpire's report has mentioned no such word being used. So, who is right, who is wrong? We don't know. Gambhir and Sreesanth, who's telling the truth? We don't know. Gambhir has not come out with a statement after that tweet. Sreesanth has gone on a spree in that sense. Who is telling the truth? Judgment is best reserved to those two individuals. One hopes it's an amicable makeup, but otherwise, this feud really ends 2023 on a very bitter note then for both of them. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.